Hello, friends. It's a new month. Happy new month of November. Today is the Sunday, 2nd of November 2025. So, we are going to be looking at our coming week expectation, our buyers. What are we looking at? Yeah, the previous week that just passed was a 15 one. We are looking at here. So, it's a new month of November, and it started very well. So, what are my expectations this month? What am I looking at for this month? Am I buying? Am I selling this month? From the monthly outlook, um, it looks more like a buying month, but because we are not trading as positional traders, we look at the weekly, daily to take our buyers. So, going to the weekly, let's take a quick look at British Pound USD. This is British Pound USD, as we can see. Last week, my prediction was to get to draw liquidity at this line and then mostly this line, which is a level on the monthly. So price has fulfilled this as at last week. It was a great week. I made profits. I missed trade, especially British Pound USD. I missed the trade, but I got entry in British Pound JPY, and I had a stop loss on Euro USD. So that was it for last week. But then it has been an awesome trade. So let's jump. What are my expectations this week? I'll always tell you that if you buy or sell, depending on the kind of trader you are very right. But then it is good for you to buy or sell at the right levels or zones. And that is the essence of this. I am not here to tell you to buy. I'm not here to tell you to sell, but I'm here to just share my ideas on the levels that I think that price will respond or react to once price get to those zones and levels. Then you can take advantage of it for your buying or for your selling, depending on the kind of trader you are. So, but to me, what am I looking? I'm looking at more on the British pound USD of buying than selling. If I'm scalping, yes, I might look at selling. But this week, I'm looking at price to go a bit more higher. I'll always say when you are doing your analysis, look at, is it likely to go up higher? Is it likely to go down? Yes, to me, it's likely this week is likely to go up higher than going down. But, you know, it can go down. That's not impossible. This is just my own anticipation. The way I'm looking at the market, I'm looking at it to go a bit more higher, at least to this level on the weekly. It might not be fulfilled this week, but this are my expectations. So if we drop to the daily time frame, this is it. The daily time frame week hits days draw on liquidity as at last week. That's a wonderful one. Price tapped into this fair value gap on the monthly. So I'm looking and took out liquidities on the daily. So I'm looking at price to at least rebalance itself in the zones. It's when price have to react at these zones, price have to react at these zones, and peradventure might get to this zone. So these are my draw on liquidities. If I'm taking a look at the daily on British Pound USD, so what do I do? This is it. I've been able to get a bias. I'm buying more than I'm selling. That's for me. So I don't know what's your own bias is and the kind of trader you are. You might scalp and sell, and then price might go your way. But this is it. I'm looking more on buying and expect price to react at these zones and scale up mostly here maybe before going to this place. So on the weekly, on the lower time frame from 1 hour 15 minutes, that's when I'll be framing my entries for the week. I'll have to wait for the market to open on Sunday. I'll watch the market on Sunday and then Monday to give me a place to sell, to buy, sorry, a place to enter my trade. And paraventure, if market decides to go lower than it should, then I'll also wait for Sunday and Monday to give me a clear direction if my buyers wasn't all right. So this is it for British Pound USD. So the next we go down to the British JPY. So this is it on the British JPY. If we take a look at the monthly, this is what we have. So the question is it likely to go up higher? Is it likely to go up lower? You might say it's likely to go up higher. You might be right. Pricing actually closed above this. So what will I do? I have to drop on the weekly to take a look and see. To me, if based on the weekly, price is likely to go up a bit more higher if it's going to drop. So these are the areas I'm looking at price to react on its way up. Then if I drop on the daily time frame, most of your liquidity draw is found on the daily time frame, so you give most of your attention on the daily time frame. Like I said, if you buy or sell, you were right, depending on the kind of trader you are. So to me, I'm looking more on buying, does not mean price will not sell. So this is it. We took out liquidity also on the weekly. Price tapped into these imbalance, and then which on the daily time frame it took out a bit liquidity here. We still have gaps here. Price might return here one day. So, and then here we are, price tapped into yesterday to rally up. That should be on Thursday. And this is it. My drawn liquidity on the daily time frame. I'm looking at the zones, the zones. So if we drop on the lower time frame, starting from the four hedge, depending on the kind of trader you are, what are my expectation on the one hedge or 15 minutes? I will wait for the market between Sunday and Monday to balance itself and give me a framework to base my trade on. This is it on British JPY. So what am I looking at? I'm looking to buy more than selling on JPY. I'm looking to buy more than selling on British USD. And then I will look at other pairs. But for now, this is it. I hope you find this insightful and educative. And then if you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section. I promise once I get to it, I will answer your questions. Because I do work, I may not have all the time to be on the chats. So what I do, I map out the zones to help me manage the trade with my phone during those working days. So whatever question you have or anything you want to know more about this, you can drop it on the comment section, and then together we can build a better future. Learn the skill, don't give up. One day it might be able to help you beyond your own wildest dream. Do not just depend on whatever work you are doing. One day you might be able to leave the work and focus on this. But as you work, learn the skill. Um, Keep learning. Do not give up. Keep learning. Keep trying. You will get there at someday. Thank you so much for always dropping by. And I also ask for you to subscribe to my channel, like and share, and help me build this channel. I'm just doing this because I like it. I see exactly where I'm going wrong and where I'm going right, and then ability to help others come up higher with this particular thing. So like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Once again, is your friend Home for Roses. I hope that this week will be profitable for you. Bye and take care of yourself. Happy New Month once again.